What if some of the foods you eat every day are making you feel hungrier, more tired, and less satisfied, and you don't even realize it? Ultra-processed foods are everywhere: packaged snacks, sugary cereals, fast food, processed meats, sweetened drinks, ready-to-eat meals, and many foods designed to be incredibly convenient and hard to resist. But what happens when you start eating fewer of them? Your body doesn't magically detox overnight. Instead, a series of gradual changes can happen, from your appetite and digestion to your energy levels and long-term health. Let's look at what may happen when you reduce ultra-processed foods from your diet. 1. Your appetite may become easier to manage. One of the first things you may notice is that your hunger feels different. Many ultra-processed foods are designed to be highly palatable. They can combine refined carbohydrates, fats, salt, and flavors in ways that make them easy to eat quickly and in large amounts. When you replace some of these foods with meals built around vegetables, fruit, beans, whole grains, eggs, fish, lean meats, nuts, or minimally processed dairy, your meals may become more filling. Protein and fiber are particularly important because they can help you feel satisfied for longer. That doesn't mean you'll never crave chips, chocolate, or cookies again. It simply means those foods may become one part of your diet rather than the foundation of it. 2. Your energy levels may feel more stable. Have you ever eaten a highly refined snack, felt energized for a short time, and then found yourself reaching for another snack later? Replacing some refined, highly processed foods with meals containing protein, fiber, and minimally processed carbohydrates may help create a more balanced eating pattern. Instead of relying on quick convenience foods throughout the day, you might find yourself naturally eating more substantial meals. For some people, this can mean fewer moments of feeling extremely hungry between meals. However, energy isn't determined by food alone. Sleep, stress, hydration, physical activity, medications, and overall calorie intake all matter too. 3. Your digestion may change. Your gut also responds to what you eat. If you suddenly increase your intake of beans, vegetables, fruits, and whole grains, you may initially experience more gas or bloating. That doesn't necessarily mean those foods are bad for you. Your digestive system may simply need time to adapt to a higher fiber diet. A gradual increase in fiber, combined with adequate fluids, can make the transition easier for many people. Over time, a diet containing a wider variety of plant foods can support a healthier and more diverse gut environment. 4. Your taste preferences can change. This one is fascinating. If you're accustomed to very sweet, salty, or intensely flavored foods, naturally flavored foods can initially seem boring. An apple might not taste particularly sweet compared with a dessert. But when you eat highly processed foods less frequently, your palate may gradually adjust. Suddenly, berries taste sweeter. A roasted vegetable can taste surprisingly flavorful. And foods that once seemed normal may start tasting extremely salty or sweet. Your preferences aren't fixed. They can evolve with your eating habits. 5. Your food choices may become simpler. When you stop relying heavily on packaged convenience foods, you may begin building meals around basic ingredients. Think protein plus vegetables plus whole food carbohydrate plus healthy fat. For example, grilled chicken, vegetables, potatoes, and olive oil. Or beans, brown rice, vegetables, avocado, and salsa. Or eggs, whole grain toast, fruit, and yogurt. These meals don't have to be complicated. In fact, one of the biggest advantages of eating less ultra-processed food can be learning a handful of simple meals you genuinely enjoy. 6. You may consume more nutrient-dense foods. Reducing ultra-processed foods doesn't automatically make your diet healthy. You could remove packaged snacks and still eat a poor diet. The bigger opportunity is what you add back in. Think about adding more vegetables, whole or minimally processed fruits, beans and lentils, nuts and seeds, whole grains, fish, eggs, lean proteins, plain or minimally sweetened dairy, healthy fats. The goal isn't perfection. It's improving the overall quality of your diet. 7. Your weight may change, but it's not guaranteed. Some people lose weight when they substantially reduce ultra-processed foods. One reason may be that minimally processed meals can be more filling and less calorie-dense. But weight change depends on many factors, including total energy intake, activity, sleep, medications, genetics, and individual health conditions. So don't think of eliminating ultra-processed foods as a guaranteed weight loss trick. Instead, think of it as a way to create a healthier eating pattern that may make appropriate weight management easier for some people. 8. You don't have to eliminate everything. Here's the part many people get wrong. You don't need to create a completely clean diet. Some processed foods can be nutritious and convenient. Frozen vegetables, canned beans, plain yogurt, whole grain bread, and fortified foods are examples of foods that may be processed without being inherently unhealthy. The useful question isn't, is this food processed? It's, how does this food fit into my overall diet? A sustainable approach is usually more valuable than an extreme one. So, what should you do? Don't try to overhaul your entire diet tomorrow. Start with one change. Replace your daily sugary drink with water. Swap a packaged snack for fruit and nuts. Add vegetables to one meal. Choose oatmeal instead of a sugary breakfast cereal. Cook one simple meal at home. Then repeat. Small changes become powerful when they become habits. And remember, ultra-processed foods aren't something you need to fear. The goal is to make nutritious, minimally processed foods the majority of your diet, while leaving room for flexibility and enjoyment. Your body doesn't need a trendy detox. It needs consistent nutrition, adequate sleep, movement, hydration, and a sustainable eating pattern. Reducing ultra-processed foods can be one useful step toward that goal. Don't aim for perfect. Aim for better. If you found this video useful, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more practical nutrition and healthy living content. And tell me in the comments, what's the one ultra-processed food you would find hardest to give up? Your answer might become the topic of our next video.